ญก็มีเรื่องราวมาสนทนาเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเกี่ยวกับรูซูฟลัดกันด้วยล่ะค่ะ
โอ้โหเป็นเรื่องที่ดีมากๆเลยนะคะพี่เฟย์นอกจากเราจะได้ข้อมูลดีๆแล้วเนี่ยยังได้ภาษาแล้วก็คำศัพท์เพิ่มเติมอีกหลายคำเลยล่ะค่ะงั้นเดี๋ยวเราไปติดตามชมกันเลยดีกว่าค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello and welcome to ThaiPBS Kids Flood Talk. I'm Tosatham Piamsambun.
and I'm Sitawari Sangat.
Today we'll talk about the worst floods that's ever happened in Thailand, which people of Bangkok are forced to be victims, and now many areas are flooded with water.
Did you know this is the worst incident since I was born, and I have never seen anything that could devastate us humans like this before.
Exactly.
Now you might be wondering, what are the causes of this flood?
Right. Last week I've seen a clip from Rusu Flood, which is a non-profit organization, and after you watch it, you'll easily understand the cause of the flood, where all the water come from, and we'll talk about that, right?
This video would show you easily what the causes of these floods are. But
right.
For today, we'll tell you about the three main factors of this.
Three main factors. So let's go to the first one, right? First of all, where does all the water come from?
Well, the water is basically all the rainwater that has been occurred in 2011.
Right, which is this year.
But our problem is, in May, June and July, we've been facing heavy rain
Right.
and lots of downpours.
That's true. And in the month of September was the heaviest rainfall we've ever seen and experienced in Thailand.
And did you know, in late July, we faced this depression storm called Nokten.
That's true. And which has caused a lot of flooding right now and caused a lot of water, right?
The consequences of this flood is affected Nan, Sukhothai and Phichit.
Right, which the large area of rainwater that's occurred in May through to September.
Moving on to the next factor
Sure.
is the Thailand's geography.
Right, so the north of Thailand are hills and mountain ranges, but as we move down southwards, we are experienced with plains and lowlands, and previously we talked about this year having the most amount of rainwater ever, right? So what's going to happen next?
Well, naturally, as you all know, the rainwater from the north will flow down to the south and ends in the Gulf of Thailand.
Sure.
In the past, the flow of water would be absorbed and delayed by forests, which acted as natural dams and water gates.
Right, and as time goes by, men equipped with technology, we trim down this forest for good use. We build industrial areas, we build house estates, but what we do is we build natural dams, which stops the water from flowing down, right?
From the Electricity Generating Authority of Thailand, Bhumipol Dam and Circuit Dam have been extremely collecting lots of rainwater throughout these years.
That's true. Now, let's move on to the third significant part. The third significant is the loss of forests throughout the years.
In many decades, 70% of Thailand area is greenland, full of forests.
Full of forests, nice and beautiful. But nowadays, forests are being destroyed. They're becoming industrial areas for factories. They're becoming areas for houses. So all this forest gone, which acted as natural dams, has caused this flood, right?
Well, the control over the flow of water has changed hands from Mother Nature to man. Inevitably, when there is control over the water flow, there is a possibility of losing the control.
Right, and many people will be questioning, so what if we have some water on land, right? It's not that bad, but it is because we have so much water. Now, the exact amount of water we have is 100 billion cubic meters of water on land.
Wow, that's a lot. But
exactly.
I was wondering, how much water are we actually dealing with?
So you want a comparison, right? Well, I'll give you the exact comparison after we go to break. So
stay put, don't go anywhere.
Right, we'll see you after the break.
โอ้โหพี่เฟย์คะน้องปั้นได้คำศัพท์ใหม่ๆจากรู้สู้ฟลัดหลายคำเลยนะคะพี่เฟย์แล้วพี่เฟย์ล่ะคะได้เหมือนกันค่ะโอ้โหอย่างน้องปั้นเนี่ยนะคะก็เช่นฟลัดน้ำท่วม float ทำให้ลอย
rainwater น้ำฝนแล้วก็ rainfall ปริมาณน้ำฝนค่ะ
report รายงาน geography ภูมิศาสตร์ค่ะ
hill เนินเขา mountain ภูเขาค่ะ
plan ราบเรียบ
แล้วก็ dam เขื่อนค่ะ
ค่ะ
ความจริงนะคะเราเรียนรู้เรื่องราวต่างๆได้ทุกที่ทุกสถานการณ์เลยล่ะค่ะน้องปั้นแล้วก็ทำให้พี่เฟย์สนใจกับข่าวน้ำท่วมในครั้งนี้อีกด้วยนะพี่เฟย์ก็เลยไปค้นหาข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับประวัติของน้ำท่วมของกรุงเทพมาแล้วก็ทำให้พี่เฟย์รู้ว่าในอดีตเนี่ยกรุงเทพก็เคยเผชิญกับน้ำท่วมครั้งใหญ่แบบนี้มาเหมือนกันนะคะลองนับย้อนหลังไปพร้อมๆกับพวกเราเลยสิคะ
เกิดภาวะน้ำท่วม